Let's talk about Robert Greene and Machiavelli. This video is to provide awareness on the Machiavelli influence on Robert Greene. Now this is education mixed with entertainment, so let's analyze this train of thought accordingly. Who is Machiavelli? Who is Machiavelli? So we know about Robert Greene. We know who Robert Greene is. He wrote the 48 Laws of Power, Mastery, Daily Laws, etc. And he is very influential and had a cultural impact and is respected. But who is Machiavelli? Well, Machiavelli was an Italian diplomat, philosopher and writer, best known for his political treatise, The Prince, written in 1513. He is considered the father of modern-day political science, advocating for pragmatic, sometimes ruthless, approaches to power and governance. Now, Machiavelli believed that rulers should prioritize the stability and strength of their state, often using manipulation of force when necessary. His name has since become associated with cunning strategic politics, with the term Machiavellian referring to deceptive or unscrupulous political tactics. So why is Machiavelli's worldview so dark? Good question. Machiavelli's worldview is often considered dark because of his realistic, pragmatic approach to politics, which contrasts with the idealism of earlier thinkers. Living during a time of political instability in Renaissance Italy, he observed firsthand the brutal power struggles between states, monarchs, and the church. In The Prince, Machiavelli argued that rulers must somewhat employ deceit, manipulation, and even cruelty to maintain power and protect their states. He believed that moral principles could be sacrificed if they interfered with political survival. So he has a focus on human selfishness, unpredictability, and the necessity for harsh tactics, which reflects a pessimistic view on human nature. This perspective, valuing results over ideals, leads to a perception of his philosophy as dark and ruthless, though deeply rooted in the political realities of his time. So what Robert Greene books are influenced by Machiavelli? Robert Greene books, particularly the 48 Laws of Power and the 33 Strategies of War, are heavily influenced by Machiavelli's ideas. Greene, like Machiavelli, focuses on power dynamics, strategy, and human behavior, exploring how to navigate political and social structures through manipulation and calculated decision-making. In the 48 Laws of Power, Greene outlines principles that echo Machiavelli's pragmatism, such as the need for deception, controlling appearances and exploiting weaknesses. This mirrors Machiavelli's views in The Prince on how rulers must act strategically to maintain and control to achieve their goals. The 33 Strategies of War is also inspired by Machiavelli's emphasis on military tactics, applying these ideas to personal and professional conflicts in modern life. So what is Machiavelli's influence on popular culture? Machiavelli's influence on popular culture is vast, particularly through his work The Prince, which has shaped modern ideas about power, politics, and leadership. His name is often associated with cunning and ruthless strategies, and the term Machiavellian describes individuals who manipulate and deceive for personal gain. In literature, Machiavellian characters are common, such as Shakespeare's Othello and Edmund in King Lear. Both use deceit to achieve their aims. His ideas also resonate in political thrillers and dramas like House of Cards, where characters employ manipulation and power plays. In music, artists like Tupac Shakur adopted the moniker Machiavelli, reflecting an interest in Machiavelli's ideas about power and survival in tough environments, showcasing his influence beyond traditional political discourse. Robert Greene on wearing a mask. So Robert Greene's ideas of wearing a mask refers to concealing one's true intentions and emotions to gain an advantage, as outlined in the 48 Laws of Power. Greene argues that by hiding your true self and adapting to circumstances, you can manipulate perceptions and avoid unnecessary conflict. This strategy prevents others from anticipating your moves, giving you control in power dynamics. This concept aligns closely with Machiavelli's belief in the prince. Machiavelli advises rulers to appear virtuous while being prepared to act immorally when necessary. He emphasized that perception often matters more than reality in maintaining power. Both thinkers see the strategic concealment of one's motives as essential for success in competitive environments, reinforcing the idea that appearances can be manipulated for personal and political gain. What else did Machiavelli believe? Let's explain this idea in a story. So in a corporate setting, Sarah, a mid-level manager, learns that two colleagues are competing for a promotion that she wants. Both are more experienced and her chances are slim. Instead of waiting passively, Sarah decides to act boldly, applying Machiavelli's idea that fortune favors the bold. She arranges a meeting with the company's CEO, presenting an innovative plan for expanding into new markets. Her direct approach catches the CEO's attention, as neither of her rivals had taken such decisive action. Impressed by her initiative, the CEO grants Sarah more responsibility, putting her in a favorable position for the promotion. By taking a bold risk rather than playing it safe, Sarah exemplifies Machiavelli's belief that those who seize opportunities often succeed, even in competitive environments. So why does Robert Greene like Machiavelli so much? Robert Greene admires Machiavelli because both share a pragmatic view of power and human nature. Greene, like Machiavelli, sees power as a game that requires strategic thinking, manipulation and understanding human behavior. In the 48 Laws of Power, Greene often references Machiavelli's advice on how to maintain control and influence others. Machiavelli's candid approach to politics, especially in The Prince, resonates. It resonates with Greene's belief that more ideas often conflict with the realities of power. Both thinkers value realism over idealism. That's important. Both thinkers value realism over idealism, advocating for a flexible, adaptive approach to achieving success. Greene's book echoes Machiavelli's emphasis on being shrewd, calculating, and willing to bend moral codes when necessary. This shared focus on survival in competitive environments explains Greene's deep appreciation for Machiavelli's ideas. Why is Machiavelli still relevant today? Machiavelli remains relevant today because his insights into power, leadership, and human behavior are timeless. His emphasis on strategy, adaptability, and pragmatism in achieving goals mirrors modern political and corporate dynamics, where success often requires calculated decisions, flexibility, and understanding the complex nature of influence and control. So that's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, and watch the content. I repeat, if you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, and watch the content. Now, as some of you know, I have a social enterprise called Neuroexpression, which is about empowering neurodivergent people. If you want to know more about it, then consider downloading the free PDF called What is Dyspraxia from my website, and the link to that is in the description. And with that being said, I sincerely hope this video has provided value.